Hello everyone and welcome back to English with Sadaf. Today we are going to talk about self-introduction. Today if there's something scarier than skydiving and that's being asked to tell me something about yourself by your employer in a formal setting. So today I'm going to give you a 10-step process to help you answer this trick question which appears in every job interview. In this video, I'm going to give you a 10-step process to help you introduce yourself in any job interview. Tell me about yourself. This question comes in a number of different forms. For example, walk me through your background or take us through your resume. But whatever it is, this is a trick question because the interviewer is asking us to tell them about ourselves. And in fact, they know everything about ourselves. So, what are they asking us to tell them? They are asking us for two things. Number one, your attitude towards work. That means what kind of a person I am. And number two, are you a good fit for the job? Which means what can I contribute to the company? So we need to catch their attention and keep them interested. Here is your opportunity to prove to them that you are the best suited for the job. So let's get started with our 10-step process. In this, category 1 is who are you? And number 1 is greeting. Formal greeting are highly recommended like good morning, good afternoon and good evening. Smile, be confident and make an eye contact. And don't say hi, what's up? And don't fumble between good morning and good afternoon. Step 2 is thank you for the opportunity. This is very great way to start. You can either say thank you for the shortlisting me for the final interview or thank you for this opportunity to talk about myself. And this is going to help you create a good first impression about yourself. And as we all know that first impression is the last impression. Step 3 is your name. I am, my name is, my name's. Like for example, if I have to say like this, I am Chetna Vashisht. I am Chetna Vashisht. My name is Chetna Vashisht. My name's Chetna Vashisht. Common mistakes that we always do by saying myself Chetna Vashisht or including your Mr. and Mrs. in your name. I am Mrs. Chetna Vashisht or I am Miss Chetna Vashisht. Don't do that. Next step is your position and company. If you have work experience, then this is the time to tell them about your position, name of the organization, number of years, any awards that you won, and impact you had on company, and what difference you have made to them. Now the rule for this step is when you are talking about your position and company, you have to sound very enthusiastic about your work. And don't sound pompous that I am the leader, I have done everything. Make it a sound that you are a good team player. Now you will ask me that what should I start with my most recent position and then go backward, or should I start with my earliest work experience and then come forward while talking about your position and company and the number of years? So my answer is always start with your recent job and position and then go backward. Only if it is highly relevant and important, then mention it. Otherwise, your resume has everything. So here is the example. For the last 5 years, I have been a sales manager at leading a small sales team, and our team was awarded the best sales team of the year. For 2 years in a row, I have worked closely with clients and built some key relationships. This is another example. I am an HR manager at so and so organization. looking after the key functions of recruitment, compensation, learning, and development. I have over 5 years of experience in this field, and we have been able to increase our employee productivity by 8% during this period. So I have already talked about the rules that you have to always sound enthusiastic. You don't have to sound pompous. You don't have to boost yourself that I was the team leader. I have done everything. You have to always sound like a team player. So in the 10-step process, next step is your qualification. If your college is prominent and well known, mention it. Otherwise, let it pass. You can also talk about training programs, courses, and other experiences that you might have had during your graduation. You can also talk about your additional qualification. So, here is the example. I have completed a bachelor in mass media degree with a specialization in public relations and corporate communication. This is another example. I'm currently pursuing a 5-year integrated law program at so and so school with a focus on cyber law. Next, you can also talk about your training program, courses, and other experiences. And also your outside courses that you have done, like for example, for IT and computers, you have different languages that you additionally, go for the course certification courses and other skills that you have masters and awards that you have won during your academics or during your recent company. In a recent company, if you have achieved anything and you have been awarded, you have to always talk about that. This is also another example. I have completed a 6-month computer animation course from so and so institute. I have learned net, java, and python on coursera, which have helped me in completing a project on, and you have to then talk about your project. I am proficient in German and Spanish. This is the additional one. Now, while talking about yourself, you have to use adjective. Use some adjectives to describe yourself to the interviewer. For example, versatile, easygoing, solution oriented, determined, team player, creative, open minded, enjoy working with others. Now, the next step is hobbies and passions. This is highly optional. If you want to talk about your hobbies and passions, if it is related to the vision of the company, do mention it. Otherwise, leave it. It is totally optional. Next is family. This is also very optional. If you want to talk about your family, you can talk it about. You can talk about. Otherwise, in my opinion, typically leave it out for a standard introduction. And the last is closing. This is the point where you have to tell the interviewer two things. Why are you here? And second is, why are you the right fit for the job? Now, let me give you some final tips. Number one is, while when you are preparing for your introduction, write down your introduction. Include your top selling points for that position. Number two, jot down and learn only key points. Don't memorize the entire introduction, or you're gonna sound like a robot. And don't worry too much about grammatical error that you think you might make. Tip number three is, this is very important. Limit your introduction to about a minute. 2 minutes is too lengthy. Maintain good eye contact. Be confident while giving all these answers. Look at everyone around the room. Smile, relax, breathe, be confident, use good gesture. Okay, so this is everything that you need to do for preparing your answer for tell me something about yourself. So this is all that you have to put together and prepare for this question. Now I have some example for your Tell me something about question. The sample answer with no experience. If you are a fresher, you can prepare in this way. I graduated with a degree in engineering 2 months ago. I chose that field of study because I have always been interested in math and physics, and a couple of family members told me it leads to a great career option. One of my key accomplishments during my academic career was speaking at a conference on the topic of energy efficient window design based on research I had done for one of my senior level classes. This led to an internship that I just wrap up, so I'm actively looking for a full-time position now. And the second sample example is for the experienced candidates. I graduated with a business degree in 2010 and was offered an account management position from a telecommunication company I had interned with. I love working with the customers and managing and growing my accounts, but the industry we were in just wasn't very appealing to me. After that, I stayed a full year and learned a ton about to build and manage accounts successfully, and I ended up becoming a top performer in my group before leaving. I left at that 1 year mark to pursue a very similar position within an industry I am much more excited about: healthcare. I have been at this healthcare startup space for 2 years with this company, and I feel ready to take my career to the next level. So that's why I am currently looking for a new opportunity. So that's everything for this. I hope you like the video, you find it very informative. So please watch it, like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe it. Thank you very much.